Yo, peace and love, guys. This is your boy Colo coming through with another video. Today we have the Air Jordan Concord. This is my favorite Jordan of all time. The shoe was gifted to me by Lisa, which is a very good friend of mine. They always send me great products and sneakers. And before I jump into this, I got to thank all the subscribers, existing, potentials, long timers. If you've been rocking with me, I love you guys. So as you can tell, we have the OG style box. This is a size 10. I always wear a size 10 in any Jordan 11. Sometimes I do change my mind between the Space Jam and the Concord, but the Concord has more sentimental value for me. You see the box took a little hit, but it's okay. And look at the beauty of this shoe. I just love this sneaker.
Less than 2 minutes to go in this first quarter. Michael Jordan hitting on his first jump shot, and it's the Bulls 19.
As you can see, Jordan was rocking the 45 jersey. That's the number that he wore when he came back to basketball after his first retirement, and he soon switched to 23 in that series because he said the 45 just didn't have the same energy. But it didn't really matter because this still happened.
Got the ball in his hands, not any longer. Penny to the former Bull, Horace Grant, Magic up.
In game 2 of that series, Jordan went back to 23 because Nick Anderson said that 45 is not 23. MJ was also fined $25,000 from the league for the abrupt number change, but he didn't care. Then he lit the Magic up for 38 points the next game. Now, in game 3, Jordan, for some reason, didn't have his Concords, and he decided to wear Penny's first signature sneaker, which is called the Nike Air Flight 1. I do have 2 pairs of this sneaker, and for whatever reason, Jordan wore them. The rumor is he cut the 1 off the back, and he hooped in them, and Penny was just shocked and awed, and the rest is history. They didn't win, but, you know, it was dope he wore another player's shoe, and that's probably the only time he wore another player's signature shoe. Around that same time, you had this guy wearing the Concords, and he was just tearing it up at Georgetown. Then you had this young middle school kid, which is me, wanting the shoe even more. And what I mean by Iverson was killing it, this guy was a walking bucket.
Yeah, man, UMass with a 4-3 lead. Iverson slides on.
Which left me again only able to stare at this picture in back of Sports Illustrated and watching this video over and over after watching Rap City on BET. A little bit after that, in the 2002-2003 season, the young god Kobe Bryant was actually testing out his sneaker free agency wearing the Concords twice. And that didn't help me at all. I really wanted a pair then. I mean, it was just like, come on now. Kobe's wearing them. Enough was enough. And then they released in 2011, and this happened.
You will not believe all the reports of violence that broke out.
Yeah, what can I say? People went crazy for him. I mean, I think this is nuts, but the Concord 11 just had that effect on people. I mean, I don't condone the violence for sneakers in any means, but so I just took the easy route and went to Flight Club and spent a lot of money and bought a pair, and I didn't get arrested. Then after that, I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of feeling like this dude.
I have about 9 pair of Air Jordans, but it does not matter about those. It matters about these right here.
So that's my story on that. I mean, I used to think the shoe was like magical. It had like special powers because it was like nothing of its own, with the freaking clear bottoms, the purple on it when the Bulls wore red and black. Like, how dare you put purple Concord, whatever. And Jordan's always going against the grain. I just loved it. There was a point I actually liked the shoe more than I actually liked Michael Jordan himself. So back to the shoe. It came from Lisa again, and it looks pretty good. I'm gonna say right now it's not 100% identical to a retail pair, and I'm gonna bring out my pair from 2011 and the pair that I did get in 2018, and we're gonna look at all 3. So let's just go ahead and do that right now. Okay, so here's the box from the 2011 pair, and as you can tell, it actually was modeled after the Concord sneaker itself, with the black and white, the 23. It's got the Jumpman Jordan there. It was a really good idea. I wish they would have made the box like that on the 2018s, but they stuck to the original box that was released back in 1996. So looking back at these 2011s, you can tell they've aged. You can see the yellowing around the Concord. There's some rocks in it. I didn't beat these up too bad, and I've only wore these a handful, well, more than a handful of times, but I mean, they're really old at this point. They still look pretty good. They got some character to them. No one got hurt for me to get them. But this is the 2010 pair, which has less patented leather than the originals, if you can tell there. There's less patented leather, and the Jumpmans are facing a different way than what they were originally. And you can see this one has 23 on the back, more reminiscent to when Jordan officially released these in the 96-97 season. Here's the Jumpman Jordan right there in the middle. There's a tag, quality basketball products inspired by the greatest basketball player ever. Facts. They got the shoehorn, which is way more sparklier than the one from Lisa to the left. I mean, still serves its purpose as a shoehorn. This is the paper that resembles the freaking carbon fiber. Like, that's a nice touch. Here's a look at the Jumpmans on the 2011s. You see they're both facing towards my right. And if you take a look at the Lisa pair, and this is accurate, they're both going opposite directions. And that's how they were originally back in 1995-96. Here's a look at the two side by side. And here's the back of both of them. You can see more patented leather on the left, 45 on the left, 23 on the right with less patented leather. And that was just a design back in 2011. Even when the retros came out a little earlier, like in 2001, 2002, the leather was more resemblance of the 2011. I don't know why they took the patented leather away for the retros, but the more modern pairs, they put all that patent leather back, including on the Space Jams, and I think the other pairs like the 72 and 10s as well. I'm personally happy that they returned to the original form, and I like more patent leather. They make the shoe a bit more sturdier. So let's go ahead and look at the 2018 pair that came out around Christmas. They were, what does that say, $220? Man, this is the OG receipt that I got from Finish Line. And let's just take a quick look at these. I've wore these about maybe 3 times, and you can see the bluish tint is already faded a little bit. It's oxidized. I still love them though. It's probably the best pair that I have right now. And look how sturdy they are. They're very uniformed. It's just a beautiful shoe. I'm so blessed. It took me several years to get them. There's the carbon fiber, looks good. And the shoe, oh wait a minute. That's actually the shoehorn for the Gamma 11s. I got those too right before Christmas when they came out. But I mean, I gotta put that back in the Gammas, man, now that I found it. But it's a beautiful shoe. Let's go ahead and look at the Lisa, and let's go ahead and look at the one I got from Finish Line. The one on the top is the one I've already worn from Finish Line. The one on the bottom is the one I just got. So there really isn't that many differences. One thing I can point out is just overall craftsmanship. And at the tip of the toe, if you see there right there on the left, you can see the patented through the clear bottom on the left. You can see it there. That's not the hugest deal, but it's something worth pointing out. Okay, you can see the Jumpmans. They're a little different, not that off. I think that's the Finish Line pair, by the way. The pair that's laced up all the way to the top is Finish Line. That one looks a little bit more jagged to me. I mean, you guys be the judge, but I think the Finish Line one is a bit crisper. The 4.5s on the back. The one on the left, which is the Lisa, looks a little bit more bent in at the top. The Jumpman on the left looks like it's not positioned 100% correctly. And these are small details. I mean, the bottoms, I don't know if there's anything different there. Don't really care. A little widow's peak there. This is the Lisa pair. That's actually accurate. Here's the Finish Line pair. So it's on both. Here's a look at that toe cap thing again. See how on the left it shines right through. So I don't know if they didn't use the right clear midsole when making that pair. I'm not really sure, but I'm going to be wearing this shoe a lot. I might even wear it for like 30 days straight or something to see how it holds up. But I'm going to wear it. I'm going to beat into the ground like I've always wanted to beat one of these into the ground. And just hold on to the other two pairs. But I already kept you guys long enough. Let's just get into the on foot. All right, so I probably picked the worst time of the day, which is 10:38 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, when there's not a cloud in the sky, and it's real gloomy looking, foggy, kind of hazy looking. There's been some fires going on. That's what that smell is. We have them, unfortunately, all the time in the summer. They're like our tornadoes to what Oklahoma is, hurricanes to what Florida is, earthquakes to Cali. You know what I'm saying. We get fires, and it's not a good thing. But anyway, I'm here at the spot. I was gonna go somewhere else, but because I'm doing the giveaway today, how's my audio? Mic check, mic check, mic check. Okay, I'm good. Let's go ahead and get this on-feet stuff done. I'm gonna cue the music back up. You know, I like to have some good music playing, good vibes. I'm all about the good vibes. And I got good energy today. I didn't have to psych myself up to do this. I'm good today. I got good energy today. I do need to get a haircut. I'm like trying to hide in the shade because I know this whole video will get blown out. So now I got to do like the on feet in the shade. But anyway, let's just get it. Let's just get it. I am like isolated to this little shaded tree spot. Like usually I'm over there. Flip around. Yeah, you see all this? That's blown out. I can't do anything with this blown outness. I can cut things down and it'll look like this. Watch. See that? You can see things. But look at me. I'm looking like Candyman right now. So to get me back, yeah. Even though I've been like intermittently vacationing, I've still been putting out videos. I mean, I'm still going to continue to put out videos, and I still got shoes coming. It's just slower. I ain't gonna lie, I do feel better. I feel recharged. Things are better. Let me jump back some. It is my favorite shoe silhouette ever. Ever. Too many memories. I used to draw these shoes. My mom was like, no. Oh, I'm on 1 foot right now, guys. I'm on 1 foot. This thing's just beautiful. It's just a beautiful sneaker. I'm trying to get the camera to focus on the shoe, not me. I was thinking about wearing this thing for like 2 months straight or something like that. Beautiful. Shout out to you, Lisa. It's not 100, but it's good enough. It's good enough to wear on a daily. I'm tired of standing on one leg right now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. See what's going on here? The things I do to make these dang videos, man. Yeah, man, my mom was like, heck no. I used to get like the Payless Jordans, the Fordins, the affordable Jordans. And I was actually good with those Jordans. Like, they were Payless materials. They were the worst materials possible. And they kind of looked like the Jordans. This was around when the 6s and 7s came out. And I was cool with them. Like, I played in them every day. I didn't care. And, you know, shout out to moms. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at you, mom, for that. You need to be buying me no expensive shoes like that. You know what I'm saying? Much love, mom. Look at me now, mom. Yeah?